This is Wendell Graham with Slight Edge Consulting. Slight Edge Coaching presents a short film by Wendell Graham. Now or Never: The Journey of a Butterfly. Did you know that the average butterfly only lives between 1 and 5 weeks? The butterfly starts off as an egg, develops into a larva, pupa, and then the final stage, an adult butterfly. But one of the most vulnerable stages of the butterfly's development is that of the caterpillar. The caterpillar is exposed to all sorts of animals and insects that would just love to devour it. But soon the caterpillar goes into a protective cocoon, and when it emerges, it's a beautiful butterfly. But all animals are exposed to some type of danger at one stage or another. Swan and duck are exposed to predators and prey. Birds have to navigate all the way down to the south and find their way back home to the north. And squirrels forage for food for several months, only to store up nuts for the winter. The butterfly has a very interesting life cycle, but it only dies when it finds its purpose. The butterfly has a sense of urgency, but we as human beings are on the same journey. We have a cycle. We wake up at the same time every morning. We get ready for work. We have that morning cup of coffee and watch the morning news. We get dressed, and some of us, we get dressed so late that we can only rush out and get into the morning rush hour traffic. We work on jobs that we really don't like. They pay us just enough to keep us from quitting, and we work just hard enough to keep from getting fired. We have a very stressful life cycle, and we're trying to find our purpose. But sometimes bad things happen to good people, which brings about even more stress. So what do you do when you have all of this stress and you don't know which way to turn? For many of us, we go home and we start the cycle over the next day. But this is what I know. If you don't make a move on life, life will make a move on you. And oftentimes we find ourselves in an emergency situation in the hospital, and we start thinking, wait a minute, I have so much more to do. I'm like the butterfly. I have to find my purpose. As a matter of fact, there are so many more things that I need to do. For example, I said I was going to start riding my bike and enjoying the great outdoors. I said I was going to start hydrating my body and drinking more water. Wait a minute, I said that I was going to eat more greens and fruits and leafy vegetables. I said that I was going to take that trip to Florida to enjoy myself. And I even said that I was going to take cat naps on the sofa after church. Yes, life will make a move on you. But you see, the butterfly understands this 1 to 5 week cycle. So it's trying to find its purpose with a sense of urgency. What about you? Do you understand that it's now or never? Do you understand that life cycles end and that we are to find our purpose? Take a lesson from the butterfly. It's now